Welcome to another episode of Total Extreme Wrestling 2020. This is the go home show to the Invasion pay per view. This is the final Smackdown for July of 2001. So let's run the show and let's see how things go. In an abysmal pre show match, Rico Constantino defeated Laz by pinfall with the Rico driver. This guy's 17. Rico seemed off his game. Laz is getting better at his gimmick. Laz is a guy from developmental. Rico is classified as an entertainer. There were no local worker free. There were no local workers that were entertainers that were except people that were retired or female. So I took Laz, who's currently in the developmental. Figured maybe it'd give him a boost to the point where he could be a Sunday Night Heat guy once he becomes a major star in developmental. In an abysmal pre-show match, HC Loc defeated Leviathan by pinfall. Bruce Pitcher I thought Leviathan would win, but I guess I should have made sure. Uh, Bruce Pritchard did good work at ringside. Leviathan and Bruce Pritchard have great chemistry, and this got a 19, but it's the pre-show, so it's not going to hurt the show rating. So let's start with the actual show. Jamie Noble comes to the ring and challenges Aguila to a match. This guy 22. This is more of a Sunday Night Heat rivalry, which is why it's scored so low. I know that's probably going to hurt me in the end. Um, but yeah, so what happened is Aguila attacked Jamie Noble. So Jamie Noble basically wants to fight Aguila. In a bout that had decent reaction from the crowd, but subpar wrestling, Ivory defeated Jacqueline by pinfall with the facebuster. This got a 50. Ivory and Jacqueline have pretty great chemistry and it lifted the match. Ivory is in the ring. From a blind side, Tori Wilson hits the ring and attacks. After knocking her down, she proceeds to strip her to underwear, humiliating Ivory in front of the entire crowd. Ivory's getting better as gimmick. This guy, 23. I should have known these two storylines that are really better reserved for Sunday Night Heat would score low, although the match wasn't so bad between Ivory and Jacqueline. Although 50 is not exactly good for a company this size. But yeah, this is to continue the rivalry with Billy Kidman and Tori Wilson against William Regal and Ivory. In a bout that had decent reaction from the crowd, but subpar wrestling, Farouk defeated Mike Sanders by pinfall with the Dominator. Farouk successfully defends the WWF European Championship. This got a 50. So, Crash Holly is walking backstage when he comes across Gregory Helms. Before Crash can say anything, Crash is attacked by Shannon Moore and Evan Courageous, with Gregory Helms joining in on the beatdown. Hardcore Holly sees the assault and tries to help fight off 3 Count. Officials and road agents run in to separate 3 Count and the Holly cousins. And this guy 25. Ouch. In a decent match, Sean O'Hare defeated Justin Credible by pinfall with the Widowmaker. This guy 46. Ouch. Didn't think this would do so bad. The Godfather turns the corner backstage and spots Steven Richards, who also sees him. A chase begins, but Steven Richards reaches a waiting car and is able to screech off into the night. The Godfather, unwilling to give up though, gets into his own car and takes off after Steven Richards. This got a 15. The crowd didn't find it interesting. Godfather's getting better as gimmick. Yeah, I didn't think this would do this bad. In a bout that had great heat and decent wrestling, Diamond Dallas Page defeated Albert by pinfall with the discus lariat. During the match, we also had Rikishi run in and attack DDP. The only note said the match deserved better color commentary, so this only got a 58. Al Snow and China and Sean Stasiak and Stacy Keibler are backstage. They start brawling. They have to be pulled apart. This guy, 23, this also cooled the crowd a little. So this Canyon is standing in the ring. Canyon goes, you guys see this? This is the WWF Hardcore Championship, and it belongs to me. There is nobody back there that can take this championship from me. Whoever tries to take this championship from me is going to learn a lesson, and there is nothing anyone back there can do. If you fans don't start showing me respect, this title has a 24/7 rule. If you don't show me respect, then you try to take this championship away from me, and I will beat respect into you. Get ready because the championship is staying with me for a long time. So Rob Van Dam comes out with his music playing, and RVD goes, "Are you done yet? I was back there kicking back, and you say nobody can take that hardcore championship from you?" Canyon goes, "That's right." RVD goes, "Dude, what you call hardcore, I call child's play. I represent a company that was the original hardcore wrestling company before this company and your company tried to capitalize on the popularity of hardcore wrestling." And Canyon goes, "So you want a shot at this title?" And RVD goes, "Dude, I'll settle for you shutting up. When I do come for that title, I won't have to worry about a 24/7 rule because you'll see me coming head on, and there's nothing you can do to stop me from winning the hardcore championship." Canyon goes, "You are now starting to piss me off." And RVD goes, "That's your problem. You're all worked up over nothing, but you keep running your mouth the way you have been, then you are going to be confronted by a real challenger." And RVD leaves the ring and backs up the ramp with Canyon watching him. This is obviously to start a rivalry between Canyon and Rob Van Dam because Canyon's WCW, Rob Van Dam is ECW. But this only got 46. But then again, it's the start of a rivalry. So obviously, as more things happen, hopefully it would get better segment ratings. I knew this. I knew this was going to be low. Um, so yeah. Okay, what's going on here? In about that fantastic heat and great wrestling, Triple H defeated Big Show by pinfall with an ace crusher. He successfully defends the Intercontinental Championship. This got a 56. Um, Triple H has in-ring performance at 85. Big Show had in-ring performance at 73, and this has a 56. How? Okay, I'm probably going to get lose pop. I'm probably going to get not just lose popularity, but I'm probably going to get the UPN unhappy. A video plays hyping Edge and Christian taking on the Dudley Boys and Invasion. This got 54. Uh, Scott Hudson is standing backstage. Scott Hudson goes, "Please welcome my guest at this time, WCW World Heavyweight Champion and WCW United States Champion, Booker T. Booker T, in 3 days, you have to defend the WCW World Heavyweight Championship against Kurt Angle. What are your thoughts?" And Booker T goes, "What are my thoughts? It's real simple. In 3 nights, this isn't just another title match. I'm going in that ring to defend the honor of WCW. So, Kurt Angle, I'm not looking at this like another title match. Shane McMahon, myself, and everybody else representing WCW are fighting for survival. What a real shame is, Kurt Angle had the chance to join the winning team, but you decided to stay with WWF. In 3 nights, a man fighting for survival is going to be giving you the fight of his life. Now, can you dig that, sucker?" And this got a 60 and got the crowd interested again, at least. In an exceptional match, Steve Austin defeated Chris Benoit by submission. This got a 67. Then Steve Austin is celebrating his victory in the ring. The Rock runs in and attacks Steve Austin and beats him down. This got a 73. I was hoping Triple H and Big Show would help with the I was hoping Triple H and Big Show would help with this storyline, with this with show rating, but obviously too late to change it. So I'm just gonna have to take whatever I get. 66. Okay, so did I lose pop? Well, obviously I lost popularity. You said so, but is UPN unhappy? Because since I changed the time, the normal time slot, they would have been unhappy. But I think with the current time slot, I might be okay. Even if I did, even if it didn't meet their minimum requirements, it's still gonna be even if I didn't meet their minimum requirements, it's going to be one time. You usually get like three strikes before you before they drop you. So let's see. Da, da, da. Okay, so I didn't lose, and so I didn't get a note from the network that they're unhappy. That's good. Steve Austin is feeling the effects of a grueling schedule. Okay. Drug test fees. Okay. Jericho and The Undertaker have returned. Okay. Okay, so I didn't do so bad that the network was unhappy. Let's see. Smackdown feedback from viewers has been great. It has drawn a lot of praise, so at least so the fans seem happy. Okay, so this was the final Smackdown and the final show before Invasion. The next video will be the actual Invasion pay-per-view.